Good morning, folks. How y'all doing? This is going to be a short message. I'm out here in Omaha doing my thing. Yes, I am out here and I'm doing Anime Nebraskon. And it's kind of funny because it says it's in Omaha, and it is kind of in Omaha. You keep going back and forth between Iowa and Nebraska, which is kind of cool because you keep passing signs saying, "Welcome to Iowa, welcome to Nebraska, welcome to Iowa, welcome to Nebraska." It goes between, there's a whole bunch of cities around here. Sioux City, I think, is not, or I'm in actually Carter Lake right now, this Hampton Inn, and there's a Council Bluff where I pick up some stuff, and then it's in the Mid-America Center, which is actually kind of like, it's kind of weird. It's actually a basketball court is where the dealers are, where the guests are, and everything like that. But Omaha itself, I love. I mean, the area around here where the airport is, Epley Airport, it's really nice. I know people, every time I tell them I'm going to Omaha, they're all like, "Oh my God." You know, the New Yorker comes out or the East Coast comes out and basically kind of says nasty, has that basic idea they're living, in huts or in, farms and stuff like that. No, everything around here is pretty nice. I would definitely recommend, if you have time, spend a weekend here. Why not? There's plenty. You want a good steak? There's plenty of little things to do around here, and you can have some fun. I mean, and the food is good. And the prices are pretty cheap, so I would say I would come out here and bring my partner. But the thing is, that would be up to her too. So, but yes, I did come in yesterday. We did the setup. I did the setup. I'm by myself, solo. And get ready. The con has some strange hours. It's starting at 2:30. I don't get it, but I guess maybe local people do the show, so it's better that way, but they go to 9 o'clock. So again, another one of these cons where 2:30 to 9. So it's kind of like you get out of there. If you're lucky, you find a place like some takeout or something, and then you wind up going to bed and you start all over the next morning. The other thing too I noticed about these cons is that really the artist alley is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I think it has to do with costs and all that, but at this con, I couldn't believe how small the number of really dealers are. I think at this point now, just like in Denver and other ones, the artist alley is starting to way outnumber the dealers. It could be economic or whatever, but it's really not right though that the artist alley is like $150 a table, and then they more than double to triple some of the dealer tables. It's just, they're not supposed to sell certain things. It's only supposed to be items they make or whatever, but they don't. I mean, they do it just to sell stuff. And they pretty much have longer hours or the same hours as the dealers. But enough complaining about that. Everything, like I said, I do love this show. I come out here when I can. They sometimes have space for us. They sometimes don't. But we're here and we'll try to do the best we can and support the local area. In addition, let's see, on the production front, some things is that, we're working on Doomed Megalopolis Last War. I have been surprised at how much of a reception the title has gotten, not just from fans, but even people who worked on it. I thought for sure nobody would be contacting us about anything, but there has been contacts from people who did the effects, the Mad George people, and there is we don't know if it's not definite yet at all, but we're hoping that somebody will do maybe a kind of like a voiceover, kind of some type of, audio track, just commentary, and kind of just give us their, when they were making it or when they were working on these effects, what they thought. It's a strong possibility, not guaranteed yet, but a strong possibility, but work continues on that title, and that one looks like it should be pretty good. Next title I would talk about is, let's see, Fudoh. The scan came back from Fudoh. It looks really good. So now we basically have 2 scans, lots of film elements, and we're working on now putting together the best looking, transfer of Fudoh. That one, we have 4K on. It'll look great. And again, I can't guarantee this, but let's just say we are looking into doing our first 4K. if there is, I mean, a 4K disc, if there is a title that we think does deserve it, Fudoh does. It would be the first time on Blu-ray, the first time in, this good a look. I mean, I already looked at it compared to our original DVD. It's night and day. I mean, the colors, you could see all the, sweating on the skin. You could see the right tones in the clothing. I mean, it looks really pretty good. So, but we do need to do some cleanup and restoration work on it in terms of just, you get that cigarette burns, you got some a little bit of scratches here and there. These are film elements. So we're fixing all those and we're putting together, but yes, we are looking at a 4K on that. Then the other things that's going on is right now, finally, I Don't Like My Big Brother at All is finally like really in high gear. We're up to like episode 7 or something on the translation, so that's moving pretty well. Next week, I was hoping to do it this week, but I didn't have a chance, was 2 things. Is first, we'll announce Ninja vs. Shark. That one is definitely the Blu-ray, the mix, everything's done with that, and I know that, Yara, who worked on it with Carl, they wound up where they can, it's all done now. So we're at the point where, yeah, we can announce a Blu-ray and it will be ready for Anime NJ. We'll do exclusives. Sakamoto will be able to sign them. We're going to have some stuff there. The other thing too is we're also now, we have the Kitty triple header, we call it. I know Yara announced them. You have, let's see, I got to look it up over here on my handy dandy computer. But from what I can see is on that one, let's see, I think there's the triple header is obviously three different titles. So what it is that you have, I know one of them is Persona, that's a Japanese name. We're going to call it Confessions of a Slutty Wife. You have Last Order, which we're going to call Man Eaters Gang Last Order, and Love Bitch, which is just staying Love Bitch. So that one, the dubs are being started, adaptations getting done on those. So those will be coming out. Also, we have Chikan No License, which will be a sub-only release, and I think we have call it over here License to Sleaze, and we're doing Sweet Home, which is basically Home Sweet Orgy, we're calling it. The thing about it, we did want to do a dub of Sweet Home, but there's no M&Es on the 3rd episode, so that's impossible. So that's the way that works. So that's all coming together. So that's on the production front. On the convention front, Anime NJ, a lot is going on. Sakamoto, we have now finally gotten us the video game guy. We now have someone for the card tournament. We officially have the cosplay contest up and going. You should go to the site. If you're a cosplay person, you want to be in the cosplay contest, have that. The other thing too is we also now are having, there may be, I can't announce it, but there may be one more guest related to the Power Ranger world. Hint, hint, who says he just wants to come to see Sakamoto. So, a lot is happening. We think the convention should do very well. Getting emails every day, getting some signups every day. So it is a first-year show, but based upon reaction, I think this show should go pretty well. So, that's really it right now. I'll report more about Anime Nebraskon like I usually do tomorrow. But this will end the week, and I got to head out there pretty soon to do some pricing and get ready for the show. You guys have a great day. And if I don't talk to you guys again because you don't tune into the channel, but please do and subscribe, have a great weekend. Take care.